Well, hello everyone, this is E.G. Sebastian. Welcome to 12 Elements of Creating a Client-Attracting Website. And let me check if the recording is on. And yes, we are good to go. So, of course we can all have a website. Most of us have websites, some great looking ones, some not so great looking. And the aesthetic or the looks are actually not that important as much as what you have on the website that matters. I know I see often some very beautiful websites but have zero marketing pool, meaning they do not attract leads, they do not generate clients. And yes, some of them they generate clients once in a while, but they will tell you, and you know, if you have a beautiful website but it doesn't have an opt-in box, or it doesn't have a great headline, doesn't have targeted niched feel to it, then you do not attract leads nor generate clients, or very few. And of course, if you don't have an opt-in offer, then you generate zero leads. So let's get into it and let's see, how do we create a website that generates leads and converts or helps you convert those leads into clients. First of all, it's important not to put the cart in front of the horses, right? Many of you, or I'm guilty of that too, I will admit it. I built my website before I knew what my niche was. And that's why we have so many websites out there. You know, what is coaching, and they're just very general. They are not one in a million, but exactly same as other million websites. They have no identity. So first, you need to identify your niche or your target market, or both. What do you want to deliver, and to who? So you are ready to build your website if you are clear who you will serve, clear how you will serve them, and make sure that you research your demographics so you can write your web copy in their language. So if you talk to 20-year-olds, then you would not use some polite academic language, but you would use more relaxed language. And as well, if you talk to 50-year-old professionals, then you try to avoid slang. So understand who you are targeting and use appropriate language. And we will talk a little more later on copywriting strategies, or on how to write your copy for your website. Now, your website is the window to your business. When people see that, and many of us, we do business nationwide or even internationally, so people get to know you through your website or through social media, whatever. But once they come to your website, it really reflects who you are. So if you have an unprofessional-looking website, or not a very friendly website, it just doesn't reflect well on you. But it is not the main part of your business, even though, as I said, it's a very important part. Your website allows prospects to answer the question in their mind: do I need this service or product? Does this site look professional and trustworthy? And those are key. Can I trust this person? And if your site doesn't look professional, then you lose that factor, and that visitor goes away never to return. I believe that it's important to stay in control of your site. If you have a bunch of money to burn, pay a web designer, but I believe you should be in control, complete control of your website. I used for my first website, I used quickbizsites.com. quickbizsites.com. It's $19.95 per month. There's a free trial available, no credit card needed. Really cool templates. I come up in the top of the search engines for many keywords. Of course, my site is close to 10 years old. It has more than 170 pages, and it's I won't say very targeted, but it's pretty targeted. It's considered the search engine consider it a authority site. Homestead.com provides free website building and many others. I suggest very strongly to use WordPress based sites, and I believe it's WordPress. Yeah, it's WordPress.org, and it takes you around $10 to buy a domain name, and for hosting you can use hostmonster.com or hostgator.com. They both have excellent customer service. Hostgator.com is a little cheaper. I heard only good things about them. I use hostmonster.com because I started using them many years ago, so I just stuck with them. Not stuck, but I'm a loyal customer. Besides, I have about 100 domain names with them, so it would take lots of work to transfer those domain names. And they are very affordable. I mean, they're like $2 more expensive when you buy a domain name, and probably in hosting also the difference is about $2. But go with HostGator if you want to save a few dollars. Besides, I believe they offer the exact same services, except HostGator is a little cheaper. And why do I suggest WordPress? Because you can build websites on your own in less than 10 minutes, really. You can set up a WordPress-based website with a static page with tabs about us, our services, our products, whatever you want, and of course a blog tab. And the search engines love it. With websites that a web designer sets up, or even if you set it up through a website builder online, it takes some special skills to optimize it. With a WordPress-based site, it's very easy to optimize it, meaning to make it more search engine friendly, because when you create your page or your posts, right under it asks you to put in your tags, meaning related or keywords, and a brief description. So it's very easy to use, very friendly. So I highly recommend it to use it for all your website needs. I use them exclusively. I've been using WordPress exclusively for my web needs for the past 3 years or so, and I know many marketers, 7-figure income earners, who use exclusively WordPress for their web needs. So if at all possible, don't waste your time on web-based builders or a web designer. Now, I said we will cover 12 tips on how to create a client-attracting website. Number 1 is get to the top of search engines instantly. Wouldn't that be cool? Did you know that there are more than 4 million results for the search term life coach, and 88 plus million results if you don't use quotation marks around the term? So, and many of you listeners, of course, are coaches, so that's why I'm quoting this. And what this means to you is that if somebody is looking for a life coach or any kind of coach and puts in the term, let's say, relationship coach, you will come up probably on page number 6,792,842, right? But I can help you get on the front page instantly, instant fame. I can give you instant fame. Is that cool or is that cool? Pick one. And what you do if you're a relationship coach, then you pick a domain name that your target market would search for. And to find that cool domain name, you go to Google, type in your search engine, Google keyword tool. And if somebody specifically is looking for a relationship coach, check how many searches are there per month for a relationship coach. If there are many searches, then register domain name relationshipcoach.com. Of course, that's taken. Don't. I mean, you could take .net or .org or .us, whatever, but I do not recommend it because most people will automatically put .com, and then you are catering, you are sending traffic to your competitor. So instead of getting a .org or .net or whatever, just add a word to it. For example, bestrelationshipcoach.com. Okay, that sounds a little fancy. Relationship coach, yourrelationshipcoach.com. There you go, yourrelationshipcoach.com. Again, type in the keyword tool on Google. In the Google keyword tool, type in the word relationship coach or relationship advice. I mean, whatever your keyword is for your niche. Play with the words, and then click on global monthly searches. Click on the words global monthly searches. See which of those keywords get most searches. You will also see how strong of a competition you have for those keywords, and pick a combination of those keywords. When I say combination, if you see that relationship advice has 6 million searches or 600,000 searches, or even if 60,000 searches, then you would try to register relationshipadvice.com. Of course, that's not available, so you would say relationshipadvice101.com or greatrelationshipadvice.com. Now, what this does is that when somebody types in relationship advice, your website will show up on the first page, probably close to the top. For example, type in your search engine paid speaker. Lots of coaches and lots of people want to become paid speakers. So they will look for the keyword paid speaker. Type that in, see what you get. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 is paidspeaker101.com. That's my site, my blog. I have not posted there in about 6 months. Yet it still comes up on the first page. Why? Because of the domain name. I'm a disc trainer. I'm a certified disc trainer. I get paid a couple of $1,000s for each of my presentations. We present to Fortune 500 companies as well, to more than 150 of them actually, and some of us get paid in the tens, more than $10,000 for a presentation. So lots of people want to become disc trainers. So if you put in your search engine, become a disc trainer, and possibly even if you put in disc trainer, again, you will get one of the top results will be becomeadisctrainer.com, which is my blog. And I have not posted to that blog in more than a year. Still on the first page. So is this cool or is this cool? I'm giving you here a tool, some knowledge that will help you put your website on the first page of the search engines instantly. And that makes a whole world of difference. That makes the difference between you making, nothing a month or making a few $1,000s a month, because you get visibility. Without visibility, without traffic, you got nothing. So use this strategy. Okay, so let me see if I have some other examples for you. Disc sales styles. Those who understand disc and those who care about personality styles, they often look to find out about their own sales style. Also learn about different buying styles. So if you type in disc sales styles, again, one of the top sites will be discsalesstyles.com. That's my site. Or disc buying styles. Very important. When you write your copy, you need to understand the buying styles, what are their priorities, and how to write copy to them. So if you learn about the 4 main buying styles, that will help you with that. Also, it will help you selling to different styles. So type in disc buying styles, and actually disc sales styles and disc buying styles, they both go to the same blog. and I have there a video. I believe it's about 1 hour. Now, for that information, I get paid thousands of dollars, literally, to present that. I present it in a workshop format, so it's a little different when I present it live. But here, I just give you the information in 1 hour. So check out that video. But I gave you here, I believe, 3 or 4 examples, and I could go on. I have about 10 websites and probably about 30 blogs out there using the same concepts. So put some thought into it. Use the Google keyword tool. If your keywords show up as 0 results or 20 results or 5,000, no good. Look for something that has at least 30, 40,000 search results, monthly search results, and ideally 100,000 or more. You will also see in the Google keyword tool on the left side listed a bunch of other keywords. So again, click on global monthly searches. That way you will have the top keywords on the top. Try to use some of those keywords in your copy. Don't slam them all in there, and make sure that the copy flows, because even though robots are checking your site and they decide how to place you on search engines, they are extremely smart robots, and they will see that you are quote-unquote spamming by using all those keywords. So just use a couple of those keywords and repeat them a few times in your copy, and that will help you, again, get higher in the search engines. I will be honest, I'm using that technique not too often, the one that I just told you. I'm using it sometimes, but not too often. The URL, the domain name alone, allows me to be on top of search engines with main keywords. So, but if you use them both of these techniques, then you get even higher chance to be on the top. Because what happens is, for example, if you're a relationship coach and others know about this strategy, then maybe there is a relationship coach mentor, relationship coaching for you, my relationship coach. There could be a bunch of variations. So if everybody's using this strategy, but they're not using the keywords within the web copy, and you are using that, then yours will show up higher. So keep in mind that one too.